Good evening, everyone. Today's discussion is about a small third world country president coming to visit our high school. When asked what he would like to do in the United States, the president said he would like to visit an average high school and see what an average student would their typical day would be like. So, what what do you think the standards are for an average student being described?
I
They're
think they have
well
to have an A
rounded.
plus in grades. They have to be involved in extracurriculars. They have to have a good social, like a balanced social life. Yeah,
Hmm. Anything else?
I don't
They
know.
have to be
Advaita?
balanced all around, basically.
You have to
Advaita?
be well rounded.
All right. Based on these standards, do you think any problems will arise when this average student meets a higher ranking figure?
They'll
Like
be
Yeah,
teacher?
unnatural.
they're gonna be extremely nice, and
How's that a problem?
Problems. What are the problems?
problems. They're gonna be like fake.
Oh.
Like they're gonna try to
Why do
be
you say that? Why do you say that?
because they're gonna try to impress him no matter what, or him or her, no matter
Mhm.
what.
Advaita, Chandrima, do you have anything to add on?
Yeah, they're gonna be unnatural.
Okay. Chandrima, do you have anything to add on?
It's basically just being a natural. If you're awkward, then it's not a good experience for both of you.
Yeah, I know what you. So, in these five students, which two students do you think will be the best suited for this
For me, it's
opportunity?
Carmen Solis and Bahir Haddad.
Why do you think it's Carmen Solis and Bahir Haddad?
I think Carmen Solis because she's just well rounded. She's captain of the drill team. She has a good social life. She gets
Hmm.
okay grades. And Bahir Haddad's also pretty well rounded. He gets average grades and has a thing that he is passionate about, debate.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Aniket, do you have anything?
I think the two most ideal candidates are Carmen Solis, Solis, because she's very well balanced and she accurately represents the American high school student, and
Hmm.
then the other American high school student representative would be Jacob Jones, because he's liked by his teachers and his peers. He's very confident, he just does what he wants, and that kind of shows the freedom you have in America to do what you want. It's a free country, so I think he accurately represents a high school student.
All right. Chandrima, who are your two?
Here, Haddad and Carmen Solis, because here has a well-rounded life and he has had outbursts like in teacher, so it shows that he's not completely robotic, and he is active in things or in the
Or his
field that
parents
the
divorced.
political leader is that the political leader is also like spending his life on.
Hmm.
And Carmen Solis, she's not the average because not everyone is on drill team, not
But
everyone
not
goes to
everyone's
football
also in
games.
debates.
But based on how American lives are portrayed in cinema and all of that, yes, her life would be like that. Her life would be like
A typical teenager.
average.
All right. Um, so based on these descriptions and standards of these two students, which student between Carmen Solis and Bahir Haddad, since that was the majority, which student is the best for this opportunity and why?
Carmen
I think it's
Solis because
I
she's well rounded, unlike Bahir Haddad, who's like, you know, I feel like she'd be more natural with the president instead of
Mhm.
Bahir Haddad because he's like a debate student.
Mhm. Aniket?
I think it's Jacob Jones, but if it's not Jacob Jones, it's Carmen Solis,
Mhm.
because she she's just the girl that's very socially, you know, active. She's outgoing, and yeah.
Chandrima, Carmen Solis, or Bahir Haddad?
I believe there would be a more well balanced conversation, and they would talk about how they would speak. It wouldn't be one sided, and it would really show um, that not every American life is like how it's portrayed in the movies and in cinema.
So Bahir Haddad. All right. So how do you think this? How do you think Carmen Solis should prepare herself for this opportunity since she was the majority winner out of all of us? So, what do you think she should do to prepare for this opportunity as she meets the third world president?
She should just have a few topic like few places she wants like to introduce, a few points that make the high school or like her life like interesting and like everything around her. Also, you need like some research about the third world countries so they have stuff to like talk about.
Mm-hmm. Advaita, Chandrima, you want anything to add on to what Aniket said?
No, I agree with him 100%.
I'm with Mahir Haddad.
I'm with Carmen.
Okay, Advaita, what do you think Carmen should do to prepare for this opportunity?
I think she should, prepare uh like things to say to president about herself and be like well presented.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she should also bring in aspects about other people's lives.
I feel like she should
Since
prepare like talking points.
I mean,
Why do you think she should prepare? Don't you think she should just
Actually,
have
no,
like
no,
a raw conversation?
she should be more natural. I feel like she should have an itinerary, like what she's gonna do with the president over the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Anybody else want to add on anything?
No.
All right. Thank you for having this discussion with me this evening.